So, I listened to your recordings. Good job on working and taking your time to learn the second half and just learning and pacing yourself, being in tune, playing the right rhythm, the triplets, and all that. Now, I did record just now, just before the lesson, the duet. I just added on top of the first violin. Did you get to hear it?
I didn't, but I could probably see it. Let me see.
Okay. So I want you to listen to it and use it as a guide to learn the second violin because you're going to play the first violin, but you have to be able to play with the second. You know what I mean? And this is both. This is for both. It's a duet, so you can hear your part play too. So try to play on top of it. You know what I mean? And I try to make where the second violin is louder than the first violin, so that eventually you'll play just with the second violin. I will record one, just the second violin, you know? So just be prepared. This is just to get you ready. Of course, you're not ready in the second half to play in time yet. You're still kind of, playing and trying to be in tune and all. But that's in the future to play with the. But right now, I think you're ready to play the first half with it. I think at
Okay.
100, right? Okay, so you're in tune already.
I think. Let me see. I think I tuned before
Okay,
to the best of my ability.
okay. So let's listen to this recording in the beginning. We're not ready. You're not ready to play with it yet in the second half. Just the first half. So let's listen to the first half. The main thing is I want you to listen to your part and my part, and and see what you hear notes wise. Which note do we match, or we fit together, or you know what I mean, align, because it's important that you can hear the second violin, but also recognize that it's there, because you're going to be playing with the second violin. You need to figure out which note you need to come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what? So I just listened to the.
Yeah,
Oh,
just listen to it. Just listen to your part align with my part, okay?
can you hear this?
So you can hear that the second violin is actually louder than the first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I purposely made it closer, the speaker where the recording of the my mic on my phone, a little closer to me, so that when you play, eventually you'll play loud enough where you'll draw me out. The first violin, you'll just play and you'll hear just, you know what I mean. But that's just the first step, right? The second step is what? Playing just with the second violin, which is harder, a lot harder, right? Now, before we get to this step, you got to play along with me on the first violin with the metronome, the recording. So let's do it.
It's true.
Oh, before I have to tell you, the my recording of both the duet is not perfect. Guess what happened? Did you hear something in the middle somewhere, at the end a little bit? My shoulder rest fell off. It collapsed. You can hear it pop,
Oh.
and you can hear like it's like my violin broke or something, right? And then after end, it fell to the ground. You can hear. So it's not perfect. So don't share it with people. Okay.
Oh my god. my shoulder rest get like that?
Because I'm pretty strong, you know. Sometimes it falls down, and then I'm like holding on. So at the end, I didn't have a shoulder rest. The shoulder was like dangling right here, and I was playing the last few notes. Okay.
Playing the old rock way of playing the music.
Okay.
One, two, three.
So do I play with the violin 1 or violin 2? Just violin 1, right?
Yeah, this is violin 1. It's just make sure I count. You hear my count, and you come in at the same time. Okay. Maybe I should have gave you 6 counts instead of 3.
That's because I thought this was the second violin.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, stop for a minute. Now let's fix your bow. It's a little deceiving because I'm so loud. It's like you're playing as though you're behind me, and you're just kind of being as soft as you can, right? You're not. It's like in orchestra, right? There's the first chair, right? You expect that everyone behind them are going to follow the first chair, right?
Yeah.
But you have to play along with them, but also be as loud as them. Do you understand? So there's a point you don't follow anymore. You just kind of in sync with them and play your part. You don't just play piano while they're playing loud, are you? No, everyone's playing the same part in this section. Do you understand? So I want you to learn how to play along with me. Now play as loud as me. Come on, just do it. Play as loud as me, okay? Max out the things, because right now you're playing so much on the tip and very small little bows. I need you to get to at least half or lower half part of the bow. Pull more length, more speed to get there, okay? It's a race down the bow and up the bow. Try not to get the frog, more like middle to upper middle, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now because I have a lot of length, I have to add more speed and jerk because I'm trying to get to the race. I'm trying to speed up to the top tip of the bow, so I jerk faster than you. Do you notice that? Can you hear it? Do you hear the jerk more faster? Yeah, so I can get more bow, right? So the speed of the jerk is a little faster. So do it. Make sure you have the same length of bow, but more jerk and on time. You're a little bit off. Be more precise. Ba 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 ba. Long on the long bow. Get to the tip. Yeah, you got it. You see how you know where part of the bow is? Practice one more time. Make sure you get that kind of bow. Great.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, your triple is a little bit behind. Ba-da-dum. 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 Okay? So let's one more time. Make sure you practice the triplets, okay? Think about the triplets. Don't be behind. Don't add too much legato. Make it more a little bit separate, but not too staccato. Just mirror my notes, okay?
One, two, three.
I saw some down to the frog, which I do. I pull so fast I get to the frog, and I pull really fast to the tip. You know what I mean? So I'm always using a lot of bow. Okay, now you're gonna play with the metronome by itself. If you can do it with the metronome, then you're ready to play with the duet. Okay, this is just like a test right now. Can you play in time and not rush? Okay, stop. There's one note that you speed up. It's the open note. You kind of, out of the sixth note, that note doesn't get enough love. You play it really quickly, like you hardly even play it. Make sure every note is played. All six notes is heard, okay?
Wait, which one?
Out of the six notes in the beginning, those six notes, the open note is not getting enough love. You barely touch it, and then you speed up. Make sure each note, you can hear it. Okay?
Oh, the open.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I keep getting brain freezes. I'm forgetting.
Stop. Brain freeze. Draw up bows if you forget them. Those dot notes need to be up, 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 up. You separate them and play down, up on one of them. Yeah. The second group is the one you messed up. You play a down, up. So measure 4. Okay. Did you write it? 2 up bows? Okay. Again. You're playing one note not enough. You're speeding up and rushing because you make sure the open note is played. Not da 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 da. Okay. Make sure your da-da-dum, second finger, put an arrow at after the triplets, the second finger is a little flat. Put a little arrow, you're a little flat on that note. See, only a few notes you're having issues. Yep. Main thing is, make sure you play the open note out of the 6. And also, you got the same, right? Start with the middle bow. Don't start at the tip. You see middle MB, middle bow. It's to help you so that you don't get too tippy. There are some connection issues. I didn't see the end of that, the last line. Can you play the last line only? So now let's try this duet. I think you're ready to play with the duet. Remember, I'm playing your part, so it's not like you're confused, okay? And there's a metronome in the back.
One, two, three.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, but I forgot
Okay.
it was a minuet.
One, two, three.
I'll do it again, but this time be louder. Remember, all about the loudness, okay? Use the metronome if you can hear it, but really you gotta hear what? The second violin. Try to figure out notes that will align with it. Be louder.
One, two, three.
Good job. You're ready to play just with the second violin, so I will record that next week.